What's up, YouTube? So I've been playing Arena Breakout Infinite now for about a week and some change. So there are definitely a lot of things that I have to learn. And we could expedite that. We could expedite that a little faster. And what better way to do it than to watch a tips and tricks video? I want to do a react video to a tips and tricks video I was like watching part of earlier. I kind of stopped when I got through like maybe the first tip because I'm like, I never thought about it that way, and I didn't realize that they built the game that way because I'm not somebody who really played Tarkov deeply. I didn't play, you know, the extraction shooters deeply, especially stuff with like backpacks, so you get, you know, bigger backpacks and you can put backpacks inside of backpacks. That was pretty much the first thing. And I know somebody mentioned to me in the comments that you can take one type of backpack and they were like, oh, if you unfold that backpack, then and you put it in your storage, even though it takes up this many slots, you get more slots if you put stuff in there and then save yourself some space. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in my notes. I forgot to write that down in my notes. I actually have a notebook right here. I just bought it today though, but I would have to go back and look at it. But I'm definitely going to be writing down some stuff in my notes from this tips and tricks video so that I can save some space, because I think this is the problem that I'm having, is that there's a lot of storage space management that I just don't know yet. Like, I just don't know these things. My storage space management is that's my storage space management is going into a raid and dying with stuff. Just trade them for rank points because that's fun. But I would also be able to basically save a lot of space by doing some things with this stuff, like adding the attachments to stuff that the attachments will fit on, which I don't know if any of this stuff, I probably will end up selling these attachments, but then, you know, putting bullets into the magazines, which is, like, you know, plainly obvious, something that I just never thought about doing, and trying to save every square you can possibly save, right? Even works with not only backpacks but with rigs and stuff like that too. So that's what I've been learning. So let's switch over to the video. So this is the video that I've been watching, 50 tips and tricks you need to know, Arena Breakout Infinite. So this is at the start of it. Basically in the beginning of the video, he says, do you want to play like this? And he kills a bunch of people with this gun. And it's like, the first tip has nothing to really even do with you killing these people. It has nothing to, maybe he gives you some tips on that stuff later. We'll figure that out. We'll go in here, we'll watch it, and we'll see what he says. But the first, pretty much the first tip I went through and was like, I think I want to do a reaction video on this and like write this down and learn with you guys.
Welcome back to a new guide on Arena Breakout. Whether you're new to the game or even experienced, in today's video, I will be showing you the top 50 tips and tricks you may not already know. And this could improve your games and even earn you more wins and become a lot more richer.
Facts.
So,
This is facts.
Let's start off the first few tips on storage space.
I was skeptical at first because all these types of videos where they're like, oh yeah, well, I can get you learned about this game and you'll be killing in droves in no time. And I'm just like, all right, calm down. You're probably not going to tell me anything that's going to make me better like overnight. But the first tip was like, oh, that might actually help.
Most scopes always require a rail. This in total usually adds up to 3 slots, 2 for the sight and 1 for the rail. If you
This is something that I didn't know. Now I normally don't have any rails. Like, I don't have any rails in my inventory, you know, with attachments with like scopes or whatever on them yet. So I can't really use this one, but this is good to know for the future, for if I ever do have rails and scopes in the in my storage.
Place your sights onto the rail. This will then free up space in your raids or even in the main menu storage as well. Don't always fold up your rigs and backpacks as yet.
His keychain is insane. His keychain is ridiculous. And then the composite case, pretty ridiculous.
They go down to either 2 or 4 slots instead, but some rigs and backpacks give you even more space. For example, the FA multi-purpose rig. When you unfold it, yes, it takes up to
Okay, let me write that down. Got it.
12 slots, but if you place items inside
12.
of it, you actually get a total of 18 slots, meaning you've just saved yourself 6 slots of
12
storage.
to 18 slots.
Always
12 slots take up 12.
This will free up
18.
2 slots
Folding
anytime
the
you need
stocks.
for even more storage. Rush
I never thought
are the best.
to fold the stocks. 1 second. Let's go fold some stocks. All right, do we have any stocks that we can fold? Let's try this. Oh, fold stock. Oh, can this one fold? I don't think this one can fold. This one can't fold. Can this one fold? Fold stock. Boom. Man, saving space already. Let's go down here actually to all the where the guns are, right? All these down here. So that one can't. That one can't. I guess if it looks like it can fold, it should be able to fold. But those can't. None of those can. I doubt this one can. Okay, so those are all the stocks that we can fold. So we folded some stocks. We've already used. There's another thing he said. I think later. Let me see. Unload magazine. No, this one doesn't save. This one doesn't save any space. But I think he said you can unload some of the magazines from some stuff and it will save space. Let me see. Unload magazine. No space saved. Okay. Back to the video.
Best in this game. You can unfold it, place another rush tack inside, fill it up, and still have spare slots under. So much more.
Hold on. Let me write that down. So basically, I've gotten that written down. So basically, with a rush backpack, it's like a Russian nesting doll of backpacks. Yeah.
It be simple, but add your ammo into your mags. It frees up even more slots.
Yeah. So I was saying that earlier, right? I said that one earlier.
Slots, but inside they give you 8 slots, which again, you've just earned yourself an extra 2 slots to use.
Nice. Okay, wait. Let me go back to my storage. Okay, so we can. So I think I have a rush backpack. I think. 926 field backpack. Let me see something. This one is a lot. This one is, how many spaces does this take up? Details. This one is 40 spaces. Holy let me put this here. Let me see. Can I put, is that 40 spaces? Wait. Does this take up 40 spaces? I wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24, 6, 12, 18, 20. Yeah, that takes up more. Okay. All right. It cannot be placed here. Okay. I just want, roll it. Okay. Boom. Okay. So the other thing is put your bullets in the mags. Right, so we got some stuff here. We can put some of these dum-dums in here, right? 30. There's we can put dum-dums in these mags too, but I feel like I'm gonna forget. Can you see what bullets are in the magazines? I feel like, so you can't. I feel like they should add that. Like they should add like a thing, info pane or something like right here, so that when you right click on it, you can see what's in it without having to take it out. Yeah, they should do that. That's like one of the things that I think they don't have, right? So let's do unload magazine. This one saves space. Sort of. Not really, because you remove it, you don't really save any space, because it took up 4 and this takes up 2, so this is just where the other 2 went. So not really. Put some dum-dum bullets in here. We can put, I guess we could just put the dum-dum bullets. Wait, wrong one. Here, and then here, and then, do we have any other place we do. Wait, no, we can't put dum-dum bullets in that or that. Two, can I stack them on top of another stack of the, yeah, right here. Boom. Okay. We've saved some space. We have saved some space. Do I have any bullets for these? Do I have any bullets for this? Yes, I do. I can put these in here. Boom, save some space. For these, I can put these in here. Boom, save some space. What else do we have? What other 0 mags do we have? These. Okay. So we can put this back here. So I do have to check these backpacks out. Cowhide, canvas. This is a cowhide backpack, right? Cowhide opened. Okay, this is the cowhide backpack. Something about cowhide backpacks is in there too. Probably gonna have to start unfolding backpacks and putting them down here and then sticking stuff in there, right? And just having a couple of backpacks that have a bunch of stuff in them. Like different types of like little items and stuff like this, so I can free up that space. So let's go back to the video.
Give your pistol grips and mags from weapons to free up even more space. The 926 backpack.
The 926 field backpack.
You can place 2.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. The 926 backpack you can put 2 cowhide backpacks. Let me write that down. Okay, got it. So what you're saying is this is the backpack, the storage backpack meta. There's a storage backpack meta, and you have to know it. You have to know it to maximize your space, or I guess backpack and rig storage space, but basically the backpack meta storage.
Backpacks inside of them. The 926 backpack takes up 40 slots when it's unfolded, but adding 2 cowhide backpacks inside of it will now give you a total of 50 slots, which you have now gained extra slots to use. Add
Nice.
To your helmets to free up even
40 slots to 50.
Okay, my last one for your storage. You can always batch sell items to save yourself time and space in your storage by right-clicking and batch sell. They may not sell as much if you did go to sell on the market, but at least you're guaranteed some space in your storage and some extra coin. Super cheap.
I mean,
for those on a
would it be worth selling all of the medkits and food? Like, just to free up space? Is that what we should do? Because he just did a bunch of random things, but like, I know he meant to, like, if you have a bunch of stuff that you're not using and that's just sitting in your storage, and that you don't intend to use, you should just sell it. But you're not going to get a lot for it, so you probably check it. So I assume over time you'll learn what stuff you need and what stuff you don't need, right?
Budget is the SH-12 military helmet. This has a super high chance of ricocheting, allowing you to take one to the head without dying straight away.
Okay, so ricochet chance high, armor class 3, military SH-12 military helmet. Okay, let me write that down real quick. Got it.
Pretty handful in my opinion. Always check the Mr. Deke in your contacts. He updates daily and can save you a lot of
I do be checking him.
All he requires is a trade of items for his gear. Completing Avita's missions. Eventually, around about mission 16, there will be a mission once completed will reward you with a free keychain. Each week you will see weekly missions which always come with a bunch of rewards and a lot of
Okay, I gotta check for that. Wait, he said wait, go back.
Eventually, around about mission 16, there will be a
mission 16. There will be a mission for you to get a flea keychain. Okay.
Once completed, will reward you with a free keychain.
Free keychain. I was gonna say flea.
Which always come with a bunch of rewards and a lot of coin. Always complete these to earn yourself extra coin. They are usually very easy to do so, like extracting a raid once, and you're going to be able to get yourself 100,000 coin for that. Learn player spawns to avoid running into spawn.
That we need to do.
To this poor guy.
I keep forgetting to do that. 5 on each side. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. All right.
Each side of the map. Learn them and you won't have any trouble. Here are the spawns on the map Valley. There are a total of 14. Be careful as this map is very easy to get spawn killed. Here are the armory spawns and maybe
That's unfortunate.
Change. The top floor has 1 guaranteed spawn.
But if it's easy to get spawn killed, it should be easy to spawn kill. Only for rank points though, because like it's no point. I feel like there's no point in really like killing somebody off spawn if you're not playing for rank points, because you're really not getting nothing out of it, you know. Because like if you kill them off spawn, well maybe because you're getting all the stuff that they brought in. If they brought in stuff, then you get their stuff. Okay, so yeah. I mean, I guess. If you go over there to get it, that is.
That's the control room, or red room you may call it. The first floor has up to 4 spawn locations, with 2 being guaranteed. The tank on the west side, or on the west side safe, while on the east side, you have a spawn next to the vent call-out room, and you also have one in the armory entrance. By the way, the reason it's called the armory entrance is when the map fully releases the full-scale map, this is one of the rooms that you will be entering armory from. Basement has 1
Wait a second. Wait, a full scale map? So wait, are they like what is the rest? I forget, because in mobile I know that they have like a bigger, like another game mode where you play on the bigger map. I guess that's the bigger map. Is it a battle royale, or is it like just a bigger version of like Extraction and you can go anywhere? Or is it TDM, or like what game mode is that?
Guaranteed spawn. It's on the east side. Learn where all the safes are. Some safes are free and some of them are behind locked doors. Here are farms safes. There are 8 in total, with 2 being in the same room in motel, hence why the key costs so much. Here are the safes on Valley. There are 5 in total. On Armory, you have a total of 2 safes in the basement.
Man, contesting safes is probably so dangerous, man. It's probably so dangerous. Trying to run over there and grab a safe. It's probably just people always just waiting. Probably waiting for people to go in, get what's in the safe, and then when they come out, excommunicado. You know what I mean? And then you take their stuff and then you leave. But then you got to worry about other people looking down on there, where it's like, oh, it might be 3 people just sitting there watching the safe. One guy goes in, he comes out, gets shot. Then the other guy goes to get his stuff. He starts searching on him, shot. Then the other guy goes there. Like that must happen so often. I think we're gonna have to try to get a safe. We're gonna see if we can get a safe and extract it. I wonder how long it will take me to actually get a safe and then extract. And it better be something juicy in the safe too. Like, I'll be mad if there's nothing juicy in the safe and then I get to extract. And then when there is, and then there's something juicy in there one time I get it, and then I just get offed. Like, that would just suck.
You have a free safe which has a 60-second timer, and then you have the blue key card.
A 60-second timer?
Costs a lot of money. There are 2 safes on the top floor, 1 in the middle of the map, which is highly exposed, and 1 in the medical room. While on the first floor, or you guys like to call it the ground floor, you have 3 safes. There are 2 that are free, and the one in the lounge, you do need a key to get in that one. Gear fear. Never be scared to take gunfights. This will improve you as a player. Don't just run away, engage. And if you die, you're just going to learn from it. When you do die, always watch your kill cams. See where you could have improved for the next
Yeah. I watch my kill cams. Y'all know that. I feel like I wouldn't be able to not watch my kill cams.
Thinking that this game is pay to win. This mindset will never get you better in the game.
I got over that the second video.
In the game with any weapon. For example,
Dum-dums?
Dum-dum rounds and shoot legs. Watch how fast you wipe players out who are fully geared out. Yes, it's not so pay to win now, is it? Grenades will bounce off walls. Learn how to utilize this. As in battles, you won't need to peek your whole body and expose yourself to players to throw grenades. Instead, you can bounce them off walls walls, ceilings, or even objects. This will always put pressure on enemies because they need to move, and it also keeps you safe. Talking about grenades, off grenades are simply the best. They have a huge splash damage and also cause damage through walls and doors, which make them the best. Never stand behind doors. You can shoot enemies through them, and you can also get shot through them. When looting, always go pro, especially near windows.
So you can shoot through cover and stuff like that if it's thin enough.
Somebody that you've also killed.
Or just doors.
Is the best leg meta weapon in the whole game. Using Dum
MP5 MPX is crazy. It's crazy.
Rounds, you will be able
with a silencer and a scope.
Geared squads easily with this weapon. Farm is the best map for slow engagement and high survival rates. I highly recommend this if you want to rank up nice and fast and earn some easy gear. On the other hand, Armory is the most fast-paced but smallest map with low survival rates. So be warned, you will lose a lot of coin on this map, but you can also be rewarded greatly if you do well. On the map Farm, always take 30,000 coin in your safe container. This is...
Wait. Take 30,000 coins in your safe container for extractions, right?
Because you can then use the motel extraction, which costs 30k. This gives you breathing space as you got time to loot motel, fight players, and even avoid running across the other side of the map where you can potentially get killed, or even get killed by extract campers on the other side of the map. Flashlights,
that's true,
are deadly. Turn them off.
That's true.
Towards players, as it can give you position away. Crouching will regain your stamina back faster rather than walking.
You know that I was wondering about this. I don't know if you heard me say this in a previous video, anybody that's watching this video, but I was like, I wonder if you crouch, does it regain your stamina back faster? Because I knew that in the Cycle Frontier, small things that I knew in this game, you know, because I played it a fair amount. Not super deeply. I never made any content for the game. I used to just play it, you know, because, you know, I enjoyed playing it, but it was so, like, it felt like it was so slow paced, and I always was like trying to avoid people and just getting the like items and collecting things and just getting out. I never really tried to engage in too many fights, so I felt like it was pretty boring, you know, and I didn't want to make videos about it because like people didn't really watch it all that much. So I was like, all right, but I just still like playing the game. I like playing the extraction shooter genre, like, but I was never into it. I'm trying to get deeper into it now, but yeah, I was wondering about that because in that game, when you crouch up and down to make your stamina come back faster. So I was like, oh, I wonder if you could do that here. I was like, maybe if you crouch, it'll bring it back, but I wasn't sure. But they just confirmed it, so that's a good thing to know.
Proning, then getting back up, and voting all take a big chunk out of your stamina. So be careful when you're trying to prone and get back up when you've got low stamina. Painkillers before engaging with enemies. As if enemies break your legs or your arms, you'll still be able to run or scope in without shaking your arms everywhere. Copy the...
So that's what happens with your arms. Your arms are like, oh, I can't hold the gun steady. But it never felt that bad. Usually, I mean, I guess it was a lot of sway, but like it never really felt that bad to me. Breaking your legs is the worst thing ever.
These settings here for the best visuals and less blurriness while you're using scopes and even just looking long distance. Always check briefcases and jackets, as not many people do, and they've got a high chance of giving you a key. Never
briefcases also have a key, or stuff also has a key. Briefcases, suitcases.
Quick organize button allowing you to get your meds, stims, and drinks and food ready for your next raid.
So wait, hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. This just popped into my brain, right? So I just heard him call a suitcase a briefcase, right? And I'm like, do we call them backwards in America? Because like a briefcase sounds like something you would keep your briefs in, like your underwear, which would be what we call a suitcase. But a suitcase sounds like what we call a briefcase, which is a small, you know, rectangular case to keep your papers and your work stuff in, and you take it to a place where you're wearing a suit. that just dawned on me. Is this true? Like, because I know in America we call a lot of things the wrong stuff. I feel like we call a lot of things the wrong stuff, and we find out this later. Like, we don't think, like, you don't think about this. Like, I don't think about, like, why we call a suitcase and why we call a briefcase. But it just sounds funny to me that those two things sound like they're in reverse. But whatever, let's continue the video.
Nades and ammunition ready for your next raid. You can run faster while having your knife out. Be careful when you're doing this, as you will be fully exposed without a weapon. Always use your covert ops. It's free gear and you won't lose rank points or your own gear. So it's a
But I don't want to bring it out. I got too much stuff right now, so I don't even be wanting to do covert ops. I feel like covert ops is for when you're actually broke and have nothing. Otherwise, I'm like, why covert ops when I have too much stuff? Right? Like, I feel like covert ops is for, yeah, like when you're super broke. That's what it feels like to me right now anyway, because I never really want to do covert ops, because I'm like, if I do make it out for whatever reason, it's like, you know, I got a bunch more stuff. I mean, maybe if I literally sell everything, maybe if I do covert ops and just literally vendor everything. Because if I do that, at least, like, going in and then making it out will have made me cash, right? Because, like, everything I go in with was free, and whatever I come out with, vendor, literally everything, and then see how much money I get. That's what I want to try. Let me write that down, actually. Got it. Now, these are probably things that other people have already thought of and probably already do, but me as a, you know, person learning the game, sometimes I'm going to stumble upon these things in my brain and I'm like, sounds good. But yeah, so basically use covert ops for gaining money. And I guess not necessarily, not strictly vendor literally everything, but like if you come out with something and you're like, okay, this one thing I can use, like if it's a backpack or something like that, I could take the backpack, put it in my storage, and actually use the backpack for something. You know what I mean? And then just literally vendor everything else. But or like keys and stuff like that. You know, you play it by ear. So, all right, let's continue.
Got fast, your best bet is to run farm. It's easy to get kills and extract. Remember, looting and performing searches gives you even more points. So it's not always about PvP.
True.
Make you hungry and also thirsty. So
oh, I did not know that. Using I think I knew that, like, but I didn't really pay attention to it because I've seen it in the details pane where it says it makes you thirsty or something like that, or like brings down your thirst or stuff like that. I never noted, like I never thought about it, but I was like, oh, okay, I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's like that's what makes you hungry so much faster, especially after like you've taken a gunfight and like you're bleeding and you're like bandaging up and you're using med kits and then you're healing and then you're using a surgical kit or whatever. Now it makes sense why you be hungry and thirsty so fast after a gunfight. Okay.
Drinks with you in each raid. These help your hunger and dehydration at the same time.
E-drinks
are also an easy way to regain all your stamina.
Drinks. I paused in the middle of e-drinks, so I hope it sounded natural, but I exposed what I just did. So if it sounds like it hitched a little bit, that's why. Yeah, so e-drinks. I'm gonna write that down. E-drinks help your thirst and hunger and help you regain your stamina. Okay. All right.
Combine that with a red stim, and you are now Usain Bolt. Enjoy getting to.
Combine it with a red stim.
And finally,
wait. Let me write that down. I'm just gonna put it under e-drinks. Put in red stem plus red stem. Cool.
One tip and trick. Subscribe to my YouTube channel now for even more.
Subscribe to this guy. Subscribe to me. And keep being here, learning the game. All right. Peace. Know they notice me flexing, fit in all of my fitness.